Hi guys, today we're going to be reading chapter 4 of Flat Stanley, Ready for an Adventure. Stanley picked up the notebook and pencil again. Across the top he wrote, "What makes a good trip great?" Arthur twirled his pencil without saying anything. He folded up the world map and put his feet up on the side of the couch. "Well, it's fun when we make new friends," he began, like Humming Jasper or Odo Nobu or the Lanchop brother had made many friends in their travels. "I like when I see famous places," Stanley said, "like the Great Wall of China, or the White House, or the pyramids, or the middle of Times Square." Arthur thought about that for a minute. "Yes, I also like when we get to do something that no one else gets to do. How about our families go join the bullfight or visit the set of the ninja movie? And I like going on special missions," Stanley said, "like when we saved Mona Lisa in Paris and we found the missing ring for the Queen." Arthur laughed. "You know what I really like," he said. "I like telling other people about it later." "I like when we have good stories from our trip." "Me too," said Stanley, "for that we have to have a real adventure." He was starting to see a pattern. "This was our first list. I am afraid," he said, "if we want all these parts to be in our trip, we can't find them in one place." We thought for a moment. "But what if we plan a trip to brunch? Of places, then we'll spend a little time in each." "A road trip!" Arthur shouted. He got up and rummaged through the bookshelf until he found another map. "We can't drive around to London or all the way around the world," he pointed out, "but we could drive across the United States." That was it. "Coast to coast," Stanley said. "Yes," said Arthur. He gave his brother a high five and motioned him back to the couch. "Say we start here," jabbing the map at their hometown. "Then we can go here and here and here and here." All of them were famous places that they have not visited yet. Stanley followed the pencil to read the names aloud. Philadelphia, Nashville, Oregon, Orlando, Chicago, the Great Canyon, Las Vegas, Seattle. "I love it." Arthur clapped his hands together. "It's a plan," he declared. "It's a plan," he declared. "Now what are we going to do in each place? We want to have good stories, remember?" Flat Stanley thought for a moment. Remember when we had a historical reenactment in Boston? I bet we could do those in Philadelphia. We ring the Liberty Bell too," Arthur added. "What if we write a song in Nashville?" Stanley suggested. "And record it, of course, since now Nashville is the home of country music. We'll go to every theme park in Orlando." And Stanley said, "and we should probably stay there for a few days at least." "Hang on a second," said Arthur. "I need to write down all this." Stanley couldn't wait. Chicago had a skyscraper even higher than the Empire State Building. It also had a Ferris wheel, like it was the London's Eye. Arthur said, scribbling. "We can explore the Grand Canyon on horseback," Stanley said. "Oh, we can see a show in Las Vegas, Arthur cried out. Maybe the Flying Chinese Wonders will be in town. And Space Needle is in Seattle. Stanley remembered, plus the Mount Rainier. We have to hike to the top. Arthur grinned and stretched out his fingers. My hand's starting to hurt. From so much writing, he said. Stanley was thinking about their past trips again. We love making new friends on all of our trips. It shouldn't be a problem to make new friends on this road trip, right? No, said Arthur. Everyone wants to be friends with Flat. Stanley will make a new friend in every city. We already planned a lot of adventures, Stanley said. Remember when we might also have some adventures we don't plan in advance? Or he was an experienced traveler after all. He knew that sometimes things went wrong, but when he did not expect it to go wrong before they even left their trip. How is it going, boys? Mr. and Mrs. Lambtrap walked into the room. Arthur jumped off the couch and waved his paper in the air. We have figured everything out. The Lambtrap family is driving across the country. And Mr. and Mrs. Lambtrap looked at each other. Then they looked at the boys. Mr. Lambtrap frowned. Mrs. Lambtrap sighed. Finally, they spoke at the same time. I'm afraid you misunderstood, said Mr. Lambtrap. Only one place this time, said Mr. Lambtrap. What? Said Arthur. Excuse me, said Stanley, remembering his manners. We would like to see the whole country with you, said Mr. Lambtrap. But we need to do one place at a time, continued Mrs. Lambtrap. This trip you have planned would take us many weeks. We need to plan something shorter. Arthur crumbled the paper in his hands. It was going to be just perfect, he said in a shaky voice. Miss Lambtrap put her arm around him. We will still have a wonderful vacation, she told him. We always have a wonderful time when we travel. Stanley sighed. He felt like he was crumbling too. He wanted to see all those places. He wanted to do all those things. No one said anything, so his mother's word hung in the air. It was as if Stanley heard someone echoing in the room, and as they echoed, they made him think of something else. He wanted to go everywhere, but maybe they could go. Maybe they could go anywhere. Cheer up, Arthur, he told his brother. The bad news is we are not taking a coast-to-coast road trip. Arthur glared at him. We're not taking a coast-to-coast road trip yet, Stanley added. But what if Mom is right? Arthur raised his eyebrow. Right about what? It's so hard. He asked. We really do always have a good time wherever we go. All those places, photos prove it. So maybe it doesn't matter that all that much where we go, as long as we're together. That is the last page of my book. I hope you guys enjoyed my whole book. If you watched all the reading of this book, please give this a huge thumbs up if you watched all the reading of this and if you liked it. Bye!